just kind of brought that together with my spatula, and now I'll tip it onto the table like that. And I'm just going to start working it with my hand. Now, if you've got an electric mixer, by all means, an electric mixer is great. We do use an electric mixer at Bread Ahead, a big one. But it's just a really good way when we're teaching people to make bread and make doughs. We encourage them to do it by hand because you really connect with the ingredients and you really get to understand the nature of what you're doing. Your first stage of mixing, you'll feel pretty quickly that the dough gets stiffer. And what's happening there is the gluten is starting to develop. Now, this first stage, you want to do for 2 or 3 minutes. You don't need to go crazy, especially when you're doing a small piece like this, because you're getting a lot of energy into the dough. The bigger your piece of dough, the longer you're going to mix it, because obviously there's a lot more mass. But with a small piece like this, it's pretty quick. But what I would do here, mix it to that stage there, so it looks a bit of a mess. And then using the flat edge of your scraper here, scrape it all together, make a little ball in the middle of the table, and then start over. There we go. Lovely and smooth and springy. Feel the tension in the dough. Once it's reached that stage, I will then start incorporating the butter. So I brought my butter out just before we started, so it's just sort of softened. You can use fridge cold butter, but it's just going to be really hard work to get in there. So about 1/3 of it, it's 40 grams in total. Nice little chunk. And just start working that into the dough. You don't want to put all of your butter at once because it's going to just be a real mess and it won't incorporate properly into the, basically won't incorporate into the flour. It won't emulsify. So, there we go. First bit, which is nice and easy today. It's lovely and warm here today. Okay. Once again, I'll just scrape it into the middle of the table. Another second, 1/3 of butter. When you're mixing a brioche dough like this in a machine, what you're looking to happen is that the dough comes away from the sides of the bowl. So it comes away clean and it makes a little slapping noise inside the machine. I'll show you what to look for in a moment when we've incorporated all of the butter. Okay, the rest of that is in now. No lumps of butter in it.
Quite messy.
It's a messy game, baking at times. That's why it's really important when you're setting yourself up to bake, to be pretty well organised. And it just means you can, you don't want to work in a mess. There we go. All the butter's in, and it will feel pretty sticky at this stage. But now a lot of people would see that dough right now and they think, start adding flour into it. Don't do it. Just don't add more flour. And I'll show you what you're looking for. Basically now, scrape this dough up, scrape it all together. Take any off your hands, the excess there. And this finished piece of dough will weigh around about 316 to 320 grams. Okay, and now you'll see where it doesn't stick to the table. See that? Made a lovely little clean dough. Nice and shiny and glossy.
Do you need it with that technique because it's sticky?
Yeah, you can use your scraper, just like that. See what I'm doing there? Just bring them
Mark
together.
is saying that our dough looks and feels dry, just rolling around the table and not sticking or spreading out.
Okay, your egg might have been a little bit small. So 319 grams. If your egg's a little small, I actually weigh my egg. So just put in a little tablespoon more flour, more water. Just a little drip, you don't need a lot.
Tina is saying that my dough is still very sticky.
Yeah, if you do that to it, scrape it all up. So I can make this dough look sticky. All I've got to do is do this to it. And it will look really sticky. You'd go, oh my God, it's so sticky. It's so sticky. It's not, okay? What you need to do, get your scraper. It's like magic. Just scrape it up. It's no longer sticky. You can just work it, flick it into a little ball, like that. See?
Mm-hmm.
Again, there is practice. The